Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the award-winning show, The Fitted Hat Fool. What award did this win? I don't know, I'll just make one up. You know, a bullshit award, like the J.D. Power and Associates Award. That's a bullshit award as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, on to the hat. Now, first of all, a little story involving the hat. I've had this hat at least 10 years. Don't remember where I got it. Could have been a store, could have been eBay. I remember only paying like $5 for it, so it was probably on a clearance table. Anyway, one day I'm in Albertsons, which as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the worst grocery chains in the world. That and Kroger. For the most part, they pretty much exclusively hire jackasses and whatnot. So one day I'm standing there talking to a friend of mine at the Albertsons, one of the few workers I thought was worth a damn, and this guy comes up and he says, "Oh, look at the front runner with the Los Angeles Lakers hat and the New York Yankees jersey. I have my Derek Jeter jersey." I said, "You might want to get some glasses or learn how to read, because you know right up there it says MPLS, which is Minneapolis. Now I like to say Moopolis. And here's the shape of the state of Minnesota right up there, and it says Minneapolis right across the state." So, but this was a member of the Albertsons management team, so I guess from MPLS, somewhere in that he got Los Angeles. I see the similarity there. So anyway, now on to the hat. As you can see, it says MPLS Lakers, Minneapolis, Moopolis, whatever you want to call it. I also have a matching jersey. Well, it's not quite matching because this hat is mostly black and the jersey is yellow and blue. It says MPLS on the front and Peyton 20 on the back. I like retro jerseys. I like retro hats. So, you know, I like to call it my Moopolis jersey. Now then, on to the hat. Okay, there's my bald head. Okay, on the front of the hat, obviously, as you can see, it says MPLS Lakers. There's the basketball and the shape of the state of Minnesota. I've been to Minnesota, by the way. And it says Minneapolis, and it says Lakers. And the hat is black all the way around. The NBA logo is back there. The New Era flag is on the side. And then there it says 5950. There's the Cooperstown Classic. And a New Era, and there's the size and all that. So, you know, if you're watching for the first time, there's my hat size. So I'm a 7 5/8, just in case anyone wants to buy me a present. And now you got the black bill, the black sweatband, the whole bit. Now here's a story for you relating to the Lakers. Okay, here goes. 1993, I had the misfortune of living in Reno, if you can call that living. I really don't. And I was driving one day, and the radio had a contest. I was listening to Sports Talk. It said, "What are the 4 teams taken from the ABA into the NBA?" Well, I knew this. This was pre-cell phone days, but luckily I was near a gas station that had a payphone, and I happened to have some change on me. I said, "I know this." I pulled in. I got through to the station. The guy said hello or whatever, and I said, "Nets, Nuggets, Spurs, Pacers, give me the tickets." So as it turns out, I was in fact correct, and I won the tickets. So, hang on, I'm into my arm there. So I won 2 tickets right on the floor to the Lakers and the Lakers and Warriors down in Oakland. So anyway, a friend of mine was going to go with me. Well, it turns out she couldn't make it. I'm like, well, when I get down there, I'll just scalp the tickets. Someone will buy them. I'll make a little money and what have you. So I get down. I drive down to I'm there at the Coliseum. I go down there's like a tunnel down at the bottom. I pull the one ticket out, a guy nods, I nod. We go down the tunnel a little bit. And I'm in the middle of selling him the ticket, and along comes a cop. And I thought, crap, I'm gonna get a fucking fine. That's gonna wipe out the profit margin, or worse yet, get arrested for scalping. But the cop was actually cool. He said, "Guys, just take it a little farther down the tunnel, will you?" So, that member of the Oakland Police Department that was strolling around the Coliseum that night in October 1993, thank you for being so cool. Now then. So anyway, I sold the ticket to the guy for 38 bucks. I go to the game. I'm sitting right down there on the floor. I mean, literally right on the floor. Like, it was real nice. You know, like if the player goes flying in the stand, they're going to collide in you. It didn't have that happen. So the guy sits next to me. Turns out I think he said he paid $60 or $70 for him or something. Yeah, try getting seats on the floor for that cheap nowadays. This was 1993. So hey, he, you know, the guy bought them off me for 38, sold them for 60 or 70. I paid for all my fuel on the way home, so you know, profit for him, tickets for that guy, fuel home for me, so that was good. Now mind you, this wasn't the golden era of the Warriors and the Lakers. This was the post-Magic Johnson, but pre-Kobe and Shaq days. So the Lakers weren't too good that year. They did have, I think James Worthy was still there, maybe Byron Scott, but and the Warriors, they weren't really. They had Mullen and Hardaway were there then. I don't remember. I'm not a Warriors or Lakers fan, so. But it was nice to sit on the floor. I mean, who knows when I'll get to sit on the floor again? Those seats aren't cheap now. I'm not dropping thousands of dollars just to sit on the floor. I'll sit up at the top. Whenever I go see the Trailblazers or Nets, I sit up at the top of the arena. I'm fine. I'm seeing the game. I'm good. Not spending a fortune. So anyway, but so that was that. And so, you know, scalping, profit, money, why not? Hey, no, I guess maybe I shouldn't use the word scalping now. Some might say that's offensive. I don't know. Someone's gonna find offense with everything somebody says. There's always just gonna be nitpickers out there. Fuck them. What are you gonna do? So, now then. So let me see if I got any other whimsical basketball-related stories involving the. Yeah, I'm a Patrick Ewing fan. So I had driven in January '92. I drove from Reno down to Oakland. The Knicks were playing the Warriors, and I wanted to see Patrick Ewing play. So everyone's got blue and gold Warriors t-shirts on, which is interesting because the high school I graduated from, we were called the Warriors, and our colors were blue and gold. So how about that? And there I am wearing a solid black t-shirt that said Ewing on the side and had a picture of Patrick Ewing on the front shooting a jump shot. So I'm sure I stood out like a sore thumb, or stuck out like a sore thumb, as they say there, because all these blue and gold Warrior shirts, and I had this black Knicks t-shirt on. As I said, I am a Nets fan, but I was a Patrick Ewing fan. Don't like Georgetown, I'm a Syracuse guy, but I was always a Patrick Ewing fan. Let's go figure. So that was January '92. So, and the funny thing is now the Warriors play over in San Francisco, but they got jerseys that say Oakland on them. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. Move over to San Francisco and now your jerseys say Oakland. Where's the logic in that? Where's the logic in offering me a ride home, you idiot? Anyway, I guess I don't really have any other nonsense to babble about. So thanks for watching the award-winning Fitted Hat Fool show, which really hasn't won any awards, but in my mind, it's won an award, and why not? So thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll know when I produce more fun material. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your loved ones, and also get the Ouija board out and have a seance and tell everybody to watch my show, The Fitted Hat Fool. Because if you communicate with the other side, I'm pretty sure they have all the time and eternity.